I do want to go back though to the process of selecting a club. Now, both your daughters have played or do play for FC Dallas. You guys are from the small town of Denton, which is a little outside of where FC Dallas plays. Um, can you talk about the process of selecting a club and how you guys came about FC Dallas, who you spoke to, and kind of how you found that as the right fit for them?
Definitely finding a right club soccer, club for the kids. It's tough, and then you definitely get moved around a lot. Okay, especially there are three top clubs here. You got FC Dallas, then you got Solar, and then you got Dallas Texans. And then obviously you got the likes of Sting, the Feeders, and then some other the smaller clubs. But the big clubs are those three, and then Sting definitely is a big club too, and the Feeder. So you get moved around. So the whole thing is kind of tough. You go, and then because the problem with, I have two daughters, but they're so close to age wise that when I experienced with Kimia, which is my older one, I experienced out with the same thing with my younger one. So I couldn't make a very smart decision, but all three of them good clubs. Just a footnote on that one, Kimia played for FC Dallas, but Kimia played for Sting and also for Texans. And then Vida is actually past 2 years has been playing for Dallas Texans, where I am a coach over there. So it is very tough finding a right club. North Texas has got a lot of talents and a lot of players. So definitely that's one of the problems, because they have too many choices. Had it been for me, if I had to do it over, I would stick with one club, and then I would stay most likely with Dallas Texans. You gotta find a home for your daughter or son, and then keep them there, and then just make sure that you're patient, okay, and trust. And then if you feel like this is not the place for them, then you can move on. But there are different layers of teams, okay? Maybe your daughter at one point is not the top team is not good for her. Let them come down and then play at the lower level, and then they can go back up. So it is tough, finding a right club. But I think after a while what's right for your daughter and what's not, and then you'll find it.
Sure. Yeah, I know that there's a lot of levels to each club, and you obviously have your director of coaching and your technical directors, and hopefully those voices can kind of help guide the way. But it seems like in the long run, you guys have made the right decision. Again, like we said earlier, your oldest daughter is playing at Vanderbilt. Now your youngest daughter is committed to Vanderbilt. Can you talk a little bit more about how the club has kind of helped you guys throughout that process, and kind of be as a stepping stone to get to that next level